Congressman Max Miller staying in the race after weeks of controversy surrounding allegations of domestic violence. Welcome in. I'm Katie Houston. Thank you for being here with us at 5.
And I'm Damon Maloney. A 4 p.m. deadline to certify candidates has come and gone now, which means that Miller remains the Republican nominee for District 7 tonight. Your Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow has been tracking the race, and Morgan joins us live. So Morgan, 85 days to go now until the election. What are you hearing from Republicans today about Miller's decision to stay in his race?
Yeah, Damon, Republican leaders are gearing up for a very, very competitive race, one that they weren't expecting just several months ago. And some are already resigned to the fact that this seat is likely to flip to Democrats.
The voters of his district will have to decide.
It's officially up to the voters on who they want to represent them in Ohio's 7th congressional district, Cleveland's west side suburbs, Medina, Wayne, and Ashland counties. And Republicans aren't thrilled about the options.
He should have dropped out. I think any other Republican in that district would win in November. I think he's probably the only one that wouldn't.
GOP strategist Bob Clegg says that the constant headlines around Congressman Max Miller have soured that seat. Over the past several weeks, Miller has faced scrutiny after allegations of domestic violence have surfaced in his bitter divorce case against ex-wife Emily Moreno, daughter of U.S. Senator Bernie Moreno. Both Moreno and U.S. Senator John Husted called for him to drop out of the race and resign.
He shouldn't serve in Congress.
Miller didn't respond to comment for this story, but the deadline passing at 4 in the afternoon Monday proved that Miller is staying in the race.
I will continue to finish this.
Clegg is trying to make the best of this situation.
The election is still a little under 3 months out. Anything can happen, and I'm sure he's going to campaign hard.
Democrat Brian Poindexter, a union iron worker from Brook Park, has remained quiet as Miller's campaign has taken the spotlight.
I didn't get in this race because Max Miller has terrible personal issues going on in his life. I got into this race because the policies and support has made it harder on working families.
But Clegg isn't too worried about losing the seat, despite the razor-thin majority in the U.S. House.
I hope he enjoys it, because it's only going to be a 2-year run.
I asked what happens to the seat in 2028 and if Miller runs again.
Oh no, it'll be somebody different. By then, Max Miller's career will be over in politics.
RNC leaders told us today that they have not committed to spending any money on Miller's behalf for this race.
Okay, so Morgan, you have reported about the congressional investigation into Miller. What happens if something comes of that or something that kicks him out of Congress?
Well, likely that ethics complaint, then nothing will happen with it before the election comes and goes. But Miller is still able to drop out of his race. That would just mean that Republicans couldn't replace him on the ballot.
Okay, Morgan Trow filling us in, staying on top of this story for us. We appreciate it. Live report from Columbus.